Coming up, 5 good minutes with the Watch Brothers, Double Take Sports Talk. We are going to talk about LSU's Josh Bolte getting suspended for a late hit. We will talk about our intake coming up next. Good minutes, Double Take Sports Talk with the Watch Brothers, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Welcome to the show. Jerry White's here. Gerald White's on the other side of me.
You got it. What's going on?
All right.
I believe it. I should have got a refill.
Yeah, you always still can. I gotta
get it right.
That's okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Today we got Les. Les for golly. Come on now.
Les Miles.
Yes, I was ready to say him. Let's get it together. That's why I just drank that coffee and still didn't get it together. Josh Bolte. Being suspended today. For his late hit. You ready to talk about this?
Oh yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Our 5 minutes starts right now. Les Miles is the gentleman that actually suspended Josh Bolte.
Very interesting.
Do you agree with the suspension?
The way that hit was, absolutely. That was vicious. First of all, not only was it late, but it was nasty. It was that nasty, it should have been uncensored for TV. It was bad. It almost took his head off. That was bad.
I didn't get to pay attention. I didn't get to
see
it or anything like that. Guys, I'm trying to get back into college football.
I just happened to see that hit. I had to look at that hit. Mm-hmm. And I always like to determine if, this is the right call that, coaches or NCAA affiliated made, stuff like that.
Right.
And I actually got to sit down and look at that. Absolutely.
I
think it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, I did not look at it. And a statement that Les Miles made and that USA Today Sports came out with, this is what Les Miles said. He said, although, what did he say? Yeah. Josh made a mistake. Even though this was done by mistake, a play like this does not belong in the game of football and therefore action must be taken. Mm-hmm. The play does not define Josh as a person and is not indicative of a type of player he is. We sincerely apologize for his mistake. I'm with Les Miles on this.
Me too. No doubt.
I'm glad he took that step to say, hey, we need to take action on this because this was not necessary.
Exactly.
This shows this young man here that he needs to be more humbled about how he played football.
Right.
Although Les Miles said that this was not the type of person that he is, I believe that this was the right move in doing what he did. The SEC Commissioner Grant Saski also made a statement on Monday saying that he independently reviewed this play, just like how you did, Daryl, resulting in an ejection of Josh Bolte near the end of the LSU game against Wisconsin on Saturday. The game officials correctly assessed the penalty and ejection of Mr. Bolte's flagrant contact, which occurred well after the play had concluded. I have accepted the 1-game suspension imposed by Les Miles, and because LSU has taken appropriate action, has determined that no additional penalties shall be imposed by the conference office. Is this also the right move?
Yes.
I'm with you.
Yes, absolutely.
For the first time, I'm actually with you and with the sweat that's on your head.
No.
They do not need to do any more since Les Miles took action upon himself to do something. They agreed with it. That is how you work together.
Yep.
That's how you work together.
It avoids that nasty hit like that.
And just avoid stuff like that.
Yeah.
Period.
Just period. That was a disaster just waiting to happen.
But do you believe that this would humble the team better going into more games?
It could. I'm not.
Do you believe that it would do it with this young man? Do you believe that Josh Bolte would be more humbled about how he played football?
I hope it does. I hope it does.
Because he's just a guard. He's a guard.
Yeah. I hope that this does kind of change the way that he actually, plays football on a general basis, because that right there, I understand his whole purpose of, trying to protect the returner from an interception. I can understand. Well, not interception. He was protecting the intercepting return. I could understand what he was doing with that, but at the same time, you have to know your boundaries when you're doing stuff like that. You have to know your boundaries.
I don't know how long. Do you know how long he? Oh, he just suspended for one game. He is 22 years old. He's 6'5", 340 pounds. And a hit like that to another player with your size is... I'm surprised he's still living.
Oh,
if it's as bad as you
It was pretty bad because he like I said, he almost took his head off.
Literally.
I mean, his neck turned.
Maybe I don't want to look at it. I think maybe I'm better off just sitting on the sideline like I've been doing.
Yeah, no. You don't like to look at brutal stuff like that.
No, I don't like looking at brutal stuff like that. I look at crime shows, but that barely do it for me. I'm almost about to get ready to not even look at some crime TV shows. Because some of that stuff be very explicit.
Yeah, it does. You're exactly right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. That's our 5 minutes.
That's our 5 minutes.
Yes, it is.
You can check us out on the social media side and listen to more of our podcasts. You can follow us on Twitter at DTST2414. Like us on Facebook, Double Take Sports Talk page at the Watch Brothers. You subscribe on YouTube and also subscribe to our podcast on the podcast app featuring iTunes. Got the blog featuring critical thinking of analysis. You can check that out at DoubleTakeSportsTalk.blogspot.com.
Double Take Sports Talk retweeted ESPN stats and info. 7 ranked teams lost in week 1, the most to lose in the opening weekend of college football. Thought I'd just throw that out there, ladies and gentlemen.
It's pretty deep.
Yes, it is.
That's pretty deep.
Yes, it is.
And,
ladies and gentlemen, Darren.
Yes, sir.
Ciao.